And joining me now, we have EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin. I want to jump right in to talk about the latest, your investigation into that $20 billion climate program put in place by Biden just before he left office. A judge has told you that you've not provided enough evidence of fraud and abuse to claw that money back. So what happens now?
The grants are terminated, and anything that the judge wants to say here is going to be appealed. The fact is, there is extensive amount of issues related to self-dealing, conflicts of interest, unqualified recipients. This whole setup was done deliberately to tie EPA's hands behind its back as relates to oversight and for there to be accountability. We have $20 billion going through 8 pass-through entities. Many of those funds are then going through additional pass-through entities. Some of these NGOs receiving billions of dollars didn't even exist before they received the money. So I'm not going to apologize for having an issue when some Stacey Abrams-linked NGO gets $100 in 2023 and then $2 billion in 2024. We're not going to apologize when the director of the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund is able to kick $5 billion over to his former employer. So all of the evidence that's in front of this judge that explains why we are concerned, if the judge doesn't share our concern, if congressional Democrats don't share our concern, if the New York Times and Politico doesn't share our concerns, none of that is going to change my responsibility and my passion to fight on behalf of the American taxpayer.
I get the impression that the Trump revolution has made a bigger change at the EPA than almost any other government agency. 30 seconds left. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. 3 weeks ago, we announced what will be the largest deregulatory action in the history of the country. Yep. And that's just out of EPA. There's a lot of great work being done at all these agencies. DOJ is doing a fantastic job. This cabinet's working well together. President Trump is locked in. It's an honor to be part of this. And we are just living through the first 100 days of this presidency. It's going to be an exciting 4 years. EPA is going to do its part.
You're going to help us get to the golden future. EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin, thanks for joining us, sir. Always appreciate it. Thanks very much.
Thank you.